Watch the Coffeezilla. Okay, we'll watch the Coffeezilla people. The Epstein files are getting way worse.
It only gets worse from here. We're going back into the 3 million documents.
I hate all of you so much. Oh my God. It's okay. All right, let's go.
So far, we mostly covered how billionaires lied about their relationship with Epstein and or got blackmailed in the drafts, eventually killing their marriage. We talked about Howard Lutnick, how he lied about meeting Epstein, although he still denies this. And we also talked about some horrible accusations against Trump and Bill Clinton, although we were clear that they are unverified. Now, some people have responded to the release, like Elon Musk, saying that no one fought harder for the full release of the Epstein files than I did. Ironically, he claims that he knew that the playbook of the far-left propagandists and legacy media is admit nothing, deny everything, and making counter-accusations, saying he had never set foot on Epstein's creepy island or attended parties, despite the fact we saw last time that Elon was asking to be invited to the party. What day and night would be the wildest party on your island? Nevertheless, I think it's an interesting point. The playbook, as we get into this much darker side of the 3.5 million files, you're going to notice this trend is true, that everyone we're going to talk about, basically they admit nothing, they deny everything, and then they usually make counter accusations against other people in the files. Almost no one has faced any kind of consequences for this whole thing, leading me to wonder, why is it that it seems like really only in the rest of the world has anyone faced anything? I mean, you've got the former Prince Andrew losing his title, you've got the Slovakia National Security Advisor resigning over the Epstein links, but in America, I'm really hard pressed to think of anyone who has actually faced any kind of
stuff in other countries could be things like people could take actions in those countries, because my guess would be there's a lot that would probably be the most interesting stuff, because our FBI would have access to everything in the Epstein files, obviously, but the other countries might not have had access to any of that information. It could just be that they think it looks bad enough that they don't want to be associated with it, or they may have more information that makes it more credible or whatever, and we should ask them to release stuff. That should be, for people that are firing people based on what's in the Epstein files in other countries, you should ask them, why did you fire him? Release more information on it. Maybe they have more shit. Who knows?
of accountability. I think Larry...
Go to mood. Dude, fuck, my voice is... I shouldn't have read that whole fucking transcript. My voice is dying. What?
I'm just hanging out.
Good, okay.
Just hanging around.
Larry
So you don't think this
back.
is a burger at all?
If it is, and I'm sure somebody will make a good video and report on it, and there's gonna be some crazy shit that come out.
So you don't care about pedophilia?
I love memes. Good one.
Voluntarily, but other...
Let me figure out how to make this fucking work. Hold on.
I know. Yeah, I mean, I was in the bathtub and you were having a hard set. I mean, they're getting to you. Don't let them get to you, Steven. Don't let them get you.
You're gonna die. Audio stream. Fuck. What is it? 5 and 6. Is this even active right now?
Yeah.
Does that show anything on?
Hold on, I'm waiting.
Good luck.
Other than that, it's hard to think of anyone who's faced
Yeah.
any kind of justice.
Volume?
In fact,
Yep,
arguably,
it's good.
Good.
Ghislaine Maxwell's life is better than it was previously since these Epstein files have dropped. And what's crazy about this is that we know that the government story is false. Remember, the FBI documents showed they had 10 co-conspirators they were investigating. We also got an old draft of an indictment where they had several co-defendants with Epstein. Now, of course, we know these were never ultimately charged. This was back in 2005, but just imagine all the way back in 2005, where these charges are from, we already had evidence that Epstein was not working alone, and like, of course he's not. But now we're gonna talk a little bit about how the scheme operated. Now, to be clear, we're gonna talk in a second about the laundering of Epstein's reputation, the people who protected him this whole time. But right now, I want to talk about how Epstein got some of these girls in the first place, because the Epstein files provide an interesting look behind the curtains. Obviously, we know Ghislaine Maxwell was helping, whether it be procure the girls, talk them into stuff. But now we have emails of a different side of the scheme. It says, yesterday I spoke to Daniel Syed, who Jean-Luc Brunel described as a scout or recruiter of girls or women for Jeffrey Epstein. Attached to this incoming email from Brunel is the contact information he has for Syed. And then they blacked out his number and email. But digging into Jeffrey's emails with Daniel shows that he was constantly sending him links to girls. It shows Jeffrey Epstein paying Daniel 3,000 euros, which, to be clear, was the amount that was agreed to by Jean-Luc Brunel. Quote, Dominique, we will pay him 3,000 euros each month for scouting for a 6-month period. On all models we will get him, we will pay him 5% commission on their earnings. Imagine it's like baseball or it's like basketball. You're scouting for, I hate to use the word talent, but that's really what this guy was doing. He was going around the globe trying to find people for Jeffrey Epstein and Jean-Luc Brunel. According to one lawsuit, Epstein trafficked a Jane Doe to Jean-Luc Brunel many times. It describes their operation as this: many of the girls came from poor countries or impoverished backgrounds. He lured them in with a promise of making good money. Quote, Brunel has been a model scout for various modeling agencies for many years, and he was apparently able to get U.S. passports for young girls to work as models, eventually, of course, being sent to Jeffrey Epstein. Now, it should be noted that Jean-Luc Brunel himself died in prison by hanging, and that's while he was being accused of horrible crimes related to trafficking and minors. So this guy is not a good guy. He was part of the op, along with Daniel Syed, who was also scouting on behalf of Epstein and Jean-Luc Brunel. They had their agreement. Here's a sample of how this would work. Jeffrey Epstein asked him to take a full full body shot of someone. Daniel Syed says, now she's really skinny, I will do Polaroid. Jeffrey Epstein asks for a copy of her passport and then asks, how many tickets do you want for Woody, meaning Woody Allen? He says 2. Okay, thank you. Full body if possible. And then Jeffrey Epstein says, doesn't look too happy. Comments on her body. And then he says she is very sweet. I'll skip a few of the sordid details here. They comment about her body extensively. And then Jeffrey Epstein says, I sent a request that she want to come out to Paris on Sunday. He says, I will invite to come. And this is basically how it worked. Daniel Syed flew.
Jesus, what was that? She is nice. Her boobs are awful.
Request that she want to come out to Paris on Sunday.
They will have to be redone. Oh, fake boobs.
He says, I will invite to come. And this is basically how it worked. Daniel Syed flew around the world looking for women, sending photos to Jeffrey.
Wait, how old was this girl? Was she 15 or 16 with a boob job? Is that, or just complaining about her boobs in general?
Epstein, who then would get a copy of their passports and see how it. Epstein says, her body, and then
she was 18 or something.
He says 2. Okay, thank you.
Oh, did
Full
it?
body if possible. And then
I think so.
Jeffrey Epstein says, doesn't look too happy. Comments on her body and.
She regrets it when she was 18. Oh, that's when she got the surgery, so we don't know how old this person was. Okay, well, she was at least 18, but okay.
And he says she is very sweet. I'll skip a few of the sordid details here. They comment about her body extensively. And then Jeffrey Epstein says, I sent a request that she want to come out to Paris on Sunday. He says, I will invite to come. And this is basically how it worked. Daniel Syed flew around the world looking for women, sending photos to Jeffrey Epstein, who then would get a copy of their passports and bring them to the States. Here's an example of this. Daniel Syed brings him a girl. They didn't redact this name, but I'm going to do it. He says, very nice, easygoing, dream to work in the United States or visit the United States working as a model in Dubai. He asks age. Daniel says 22 or 23. I forgot to ask her. She looks younger. I have her number if you want to call her. She was going to send this evening. And this happens over and over. At one point, he talks about a Thai actress. Jeffrey Epstein says he can see her on Wednesday, and then he complains that she wants to meet in a restaurant. I don't do that in New York. And then says she didn't even respond. Not nice. The point is, a lot of these girls were looking to come to the United States for one reason or another, for some kind of dream. They would ask for passports or visas, and then ultimately get sent here by this network of people who would later be accused of trafficking or other abuses. Now, to be clear, there have not been charges against Daniel Syed, and the government, remember, says they have no evidence to go even predicate an investigation against
Is this trafficking at least? It seems like sex trafficking, right? If you're paying money to ship a girl to another country for the purposes of fucking her eventually, yeah, I think pretty sure.
Your issue is you just don't believe in the idea that it's like there's some billionaire pedophile ring out there.
It's Epstein almost certainly, and he killed himself, I think, over it. Almost certainly, or it seems like was proven beyond a reasonable doubt. I didn't see exactly what the criminal charges were. Was getting a bunch of people to find him young and sometimes underage girls to fuck. That seems like incontrovertible. I think nobody disagrees with that. But that's not what anybody talks about when they talk about the Epstein files. They're saying that the strong claim is, and this is what most of my chat even believes, and if they try to phrase this as a straw man or something different, they're fucking lying because they just don't want to admit it. But what they believe is that Epstein was bringing young girls to a variety of billionaires, politicians, and celebrities, watching them fuck said young girls while recording it so that he could have blackmail on all these people, so that there was a giant pedo blackmail ring created that was able to force these people to cover for each other and do a whole bunch of other bad shit in finance and billionaire shit, in politics with the political people they have, or with celebrities to get more people involved. That's like the strong claim, and that's what most people believe with this, and that it impacts everybody, all the billionaires and all the politicians, Bill Clinton and Donald Trump, and all of and whatever celebrities are involved as well. But it's like, I don't know if I've ever seen strong evidence that like a single other person besides, and then also there's something for the Mossad is in here apparently, and the Russian compromise is in here and everything else. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen any strong evidence that he was like feeding girls to another person, especially for blackmail purposes. But I mean, that's like the claim that everybody goes with. But I don't know. Maybe it'll end up being true. Maybe there's information that people can connect in the emails, and then they can go and do investigative journalist work that the FBI couldn't get to for whatever reason, or because other countries decide to start contributing shit to it. Maybe. But my guess is that there wasn't enough to find anything here to charge anybody. So it's probably not going to be anything in the emails for us to draw strong conclusions from. But there's going to be a ton of juicy stuff for people to make a lot of theories or whatever.
Do people think they're going to go through this and like connect the fucking dots that the FBI couldn't?
Yes.
Okay.
Or, well, no, their claim is that the reason why the FBI didn't charge any of this was because everybody was telling them to cover for the wealthy billionaire, political, and celebrity friends. That's why nothing was charged. So for some reason, all the files exist and the investigation happened and nothing was deleted or destroyed, or at least most of it wasn't, but they were also strong enough to keep any charges.
Sure, if they were going to keep everything like hidden or whatever, then do they not think that they would just destroy everything? That was like,
well, I don't know, or never even do the investigation, I guess. Okay.
Charge third parties. So it's a little bit bizarre to be reading about this scouting operation for Jeffrey Epstein, the way he recruited girls, and then be told, yeah, nothing to see here. Yeah.
Mike 514 has spent $15 and kicked to ask if you will watch the full Bannon Epstein interview. Maybe in the future. We'll see.
One of the scouts was like this, like, who himself in jail. But yeah, no, there's no one else here, even though there's definitely guys floating around. Even though we literally have redacted defendants in our old draft of an indictment. We have nothing to do. We can't possibly imagine doing anything. And that brings me to one of the frustrating parts of these whole files is the redactions. I mean, I know I've been over this, but it's a different thing. In the past, the files were sort of overly redacted to protect people. The problem this time is not only are a lot of people still being protected, like literally the names of the people they were going to charge, you couldn't argue those are victims, but
So he's close with presidents, prime ministers all over the world, but yeah, the FBI is going to stop him. Do you hear yourself, Destiny? Yeah, but do you understand how retarded you are? Because then it's like, because you probably believe then that he was murdered by Trump or whatever, or that somebody went and killed him. Why would anybody kill this guy if he was part of a big blackmail ring? The whole point of getting the blackmail is so that you don't get murdered, or even arrested, or even investigated. That's the whole point of having the blackmail. So this guy was so powerful that this guy could influence the entire investigation from the FBI and all these other departments and everybody else that was doing research. You could do all that, but he couldn't keep himself from getting arrested and thrown in prison? What a fucking retard. Even Assange avoided the fucking police for longer than that. Come on.
But the work was just done so sloppy that oftentimes you'll find that the DOJ has uploaded 2 documents that are functionally identical, and they redacted one.
He was the fall guy? Oh, God.
But not the other, letting you see what's ultimately behind the mask, which is dumb because sometimes the thing they're redacting is Jeffrey Epstein's name. Or other times it's somebody who clearly is not a victim because then you see the non-redacted copy and you're like, yeah, that's clearly not.
Because he can't release the blackmail. Holy shit. What? Because he's dead? There's no way. There's no dead man switch? What a great idea for blackmail. I've got the strongest blackmail ever. Really? Where is it? It's on this phone right here. And I'm the only person that can unlock it. Really? So if you died, nobody would be able to release it? That's right. Guess what happens right now? Yeah, what the fuck?
A victim. So it's a little strange what they seem to have done here. Let me give you a for instance. So we have this message from somebody whose name is blacked out, and we see participants, and then we see Jeffrey Epstein is involved, right? And it says, we need to work around your 38. We need to push back on the lies and crush the pedo trafficking narrative, then rebuild your image as a philanthropist. Now, I want to know who's doing that? Who's trying to rebuild Jeffrey Epstein's image, right? Well, we go ahead, we scroll down, and we see that Jeffrey Epstein sends something. He says, in any bar where drinking age is 18, and you see the participant is once again blacked out. But underneath it, in a separate file, we see Steve Bannon, a famous political figure, is in here. But
the fuck is this email chain about?
trying to rebuild Jeffrey Epstein's image, right? Well,
we need to work around your 38. First, we need to push back on the lies, then crush the pedo trafficking narrative, then rebuild your image as a philanthropist. What is work around your 38? What is that a reference to?
we go ahead, we scroll down, and we see
Like, it wouldn't surprise me that any of these people are trying to rebuild his reputation. The guy's a billionaire. If you can manage to launder his reputation, whoo, that potentially is a whole bunch of fun. Supposedly. I don't even know if that's fucking true. But I probably.
that Jeffrey Epstein sends something. He says, in any bar where drinking age is 18, and you see the participant is once again blacked out. But underneath it, in a separate file, we see Steve Bannon, a famous political figure, is in here, and he's saying the same thing. He says, first, we need to push back on the lies and crush the trafficking narrative, then rebuild your image as a philanthropist. Guys, why did you censor out his name? Or like, why was that censored at all? I don't understand. And I certainly don't understand why Jeffrey Epstein's name in this one is censored. So Jeffrey's not censored in this one, but Bannon is, and then Bannon's not censored in this one, and Epstein is. And sometimes this creates the bizarre impression that they are censoring for victim names or for some like kind of victim status or for some reason. And then you see the other file and you're like, wait, why did you do this? It's just very poorly done throughout. That's just something I wanted to.
You're talking about billionaires, man. What's the failsafe? Who's going to release the information? What, he has a fucking switch connected to his heart, and if it stops, the files are released. You can't think of another way to release. Hold on, then what's the point? Then you understand that you're defeating your entire conspiracy, right? If having compromising information on billionaires is worthless because nobody's going to release it, then there's no point in having compromising information on billionaires. That undermines the entirety of your conspiracy. Then there'd be no point in doing any of this.
Wouldn't the dead man switch just be like, if I die, then
yeah, this is all getting released. I got a friend or somebody who's going to literally, publish all this shit. Yeah.
Comment on is not only did they once again not fully redact things because they were sloppy, but also like victims' names got stuck in this, like girls' names appear sometimes, and like I'm not sure, are they supposed to be redacted because they're redacted over here, they're not over here. I can kind of figure out who it is. It's just kind of a mess. I needed to point that out. You know, other times we have things like this, like Brock Pierce.
Destiny, not saying every single person who had contact with him knew or condoned or whatever, but Trump clearly had more than a business relationship with the guy, and he clearly knew. Yeah, no shit. If the guy was really wealthy, I'm sure there's a lot of people willing to look past some fucked up behavior or some pedophile shit. Yeah, for sure. That's not surprising at all. That wouldn't surprise me at all. But this is what I've said from the beginning. There's probably a lot of stuff that makes people look really bad, and public opinion is going to crucify them for it, but it doesn't mean they were part of like a give me young girls as well, like child pedophile, international, billionaire, political, celebrity, sex trafficking ring. But that wouldn't surprise me at all if there were a lot of people that knew he was a fucking pedophile, but because this guy was so connected and, you know, had wealth and everything else, they're like, fuck it, you know, I can look the other way or whatever.
A co-founder of Tether, also known as the biggest stablecoin in the world. He sent a message to Jeffrey Epstein with the subject line Anastasia, and then it's just a bunch of redacted stuff with a few untitled.
The more sober take is that the blackmail entity and the child prostitution entity, Epstein, are not the same group. Trump was caught with Epstein's Russian prostitutes, but Putin got the blackmail independent. Oh, true. That's the 20 million IQ. You can say that in chat from now on. Destiny. Of course it was a massive child pedophilia trafficking circle. Epstein wasn't the perpetrator, though. He was just one of the victims. There's another guy controlling everything. And the reason why all the compromise wasn't released when Epstein died is because Epstein was killed by the guy who actually controls it. That's what was actually going to happen. Epstein was actually about to release a ton of information, and that's why the guy who actually controls everything, at the request of every other billionaire involved, had Epstein secretly killed. That's the thing. Okay, thank you. Boom. The Mossad or Putin or whoever. There we go. We're just one layer removed. Yes!
Titled JPEGs in here. And so, you know, you're thinking to yourself, what is this? Is he sending some illicit media? Like, what is this? Well, then we have this page where it wasn't redacted. I put that little dark square. I didn't know if this should have been redacted or not. It's like a bunch of JPEGs. Now, does that contain victims? Is Brock Pierce sending photos of victims? I don't know because of the way the government did this. But underneath, it says, the Ukraine is now my favorite country, smiley face, Brock Pierce, with the subject line, Anastasia. I don't know what to make of that. I'm just saying, the redactions, like the way they did this is not
How much money will it take, name your price? $1 trillion. $1 trillion, and I will watch it.
But now let's return to Steve Bannon and his we're going to crush the trafficking narrative, because this guy, oh boy, has been revealed in the files to being like Jeffrey's right-hand PR man. I mean, this guy was filming basically a documentary about Jeffrey Epstein in order to rehabilitate his image. And some of it has actually leaked to the public. It's been interesting to watch how that's been received. But the funny thing is that originally
Just be that guy. If the people paid off the kill switch guy before offing Epstein, that takes care of the problem. Why would you tell people who your kill switch guy is? Why? That sounds like the dumbest thing ever. If you guys fuck with me, I just want you to know that Juan over there is going to release everything. Really? Juan, the guy who lives in Mexico City, Mexico, at the address 478 Pueblo Avenue? Yeah, that guy. He's going to fuck your guys' lives up. Really? The guy who has no home security and everything? Okay, gotcha. Like,
Jeffrey Epstein's plan was to just do a YouTube video, like an apology, like an old school 2016, turn on the camera for authenticity and saying, you know, he says, you think I can...
Ghislaine?
Ghislaine. Yeah, why is she still alive?
She's alive.
Who knows? I'm sure there's a reason. Yeah, why is Ghislaine alive? Maybe because she doesn't know.
Oh, she was the real one. Maybe she's the one who was controlling Epstein.
Yeah, because who would ever guess that the leader of the pedo ring is in jail right now?
Holy shit.
And do my own video interview and upload it to YouTube. No sandbagging. Interview format or like a diary piece. Steve Bannon says if you do an interview, it can't be like Johnny does a YouTube. It has to be amazingly professional and perfectly cut. Then Jeffrey Epstein responds, Woody, we assume Woody Allen, because they were close, said he would help edit. Not sure how to stage, what points to make, but better than trying to do an interview that I have no experience doing. Goal is to humanize the monster. Anything written carries little weight. To which Steve Bannon replies, yes, Jeffrey Epstein should have been an interview format, interviewed by me. They start talking about, like, how do we do this?
God, there's so many spaces after all their punctuate. This is the most boomer. What is he, triple spacing? What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Humor, apology, how did I get rich? Question mark, topics. Their brainstorm, how do we trick the public into seeing me as more than a monster? Now, funny enough, right before this, Jeffrey Epstein asks about a dinner with Woody, and then he says, or too many pedos in one place. And you gotta love the self-awareness there. Now, I don't know what...
But like... never mind. Yeah, okay.
He meant by that, to be clear, I'm not making that accusation against Woody Allen. We'll talk about him in a second. That's Jeffrey Epstein saying that. I think what's interesting to point out, though, is how all these rich and powerful people are circling the wagons to try to protect Jeffrey Epstein's reputation, right? This is a guy who at this point has been known for years to have pled guilty to these 2008 charges. This was an open secret. And so Steve Bannon goes along, though, anyways, and he films this documentary. Now, what's interesting is he starts talking about the documentary, and he starts saying, I'm watching our second hour now. Guys were blown away. I didn't think it was strong at the time, but I was wrong. Need huge part about threat of AI versus reality, threat of climate change. And this is where the notes start going back and forth of how can we get you to think of other things? So part of the conceit of this big interview of Jeffrey Epstein was to try to humanize him and actually present him as this genius, everyman, quirky guy with a few flaws, right? They knew they couldn't run away from the crimes. To quote, in Bannon's words, yes, 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 of course, but we must counter rapists who traffics in female children to be raped by world's most powerful, richest men. That can't be redeemed. Can't redeem the unredeemable. You are a lot of things which we will show, but you are not that. Bannon is aware that, like, they can't fully embrace the Epstein thing. They have to kind of make it about more than that. And if you see the YouTube...
Hold on, is this true? Destiny, regardless of criminal charges, you don't want to know who's sexually assaulting children in the highest level of society. The DOJ accidentally uploaded over 100,000 images of child porn, some of them showing hardcore sexual assault of children of pretty rich people. Is that true? Did the government upload pictures of children being raped with well-known, wealthy people in the same picture watching?
clip going around, that's what that is. And it's been so interesting to watch the reaction because you see, even for people who've been prepped with the idea that this is basically propaganda, some of them still fall for it. They post things like, bro is casually confirming the world's conspiracies because he's talking about 2008. But guys, that's the whole deception. They're like trying to be like, hey, this guy, this horrible monster, he's going to tell you the secrets of the inside club. So you think more, that's the whole thing. That's how they're getting away with this. It's not some kind of, he happened to want to talk about this. This is all premeditated. This has gone through revisions. They even called Jeffrey Epstein the smartest guy in the room.
Look, you're the smartest guy in the room, right? You know that.
It's honestly ridiculous anyone believes the false conceit of, you're obviously
I mean, if he's got this operation set up, what do you I'm just kidding.
the smartest man in the room. You can tell us the world's secrets. I mean, this guy, honestly, he talks about some of his engagements, like with the Rockefeller board, and he tries to say that owning a calculator is why he got that.
It was very advanced in those days to have a Texas Instrument calculator, where it could, by putting in the numbers, it would multiply for you to do square roots. And that was the first, and everyone who had a calculator was already advanced on Wall Street. The most important parts of business were really now going to calculations.
Just
Places like
be on Wall
Rockefeller
Street with
needed
a
someone to say,
fucking
look, we're entering a different world where numbers...
Well, I don't make me look at this and defend any of this shit. I don't know how training. Wait, if you're a person who does fucking loser math and you've got like a fucking TI-83 or something, and it's the first time you've touched a graphic calculator, yeah, these things are fucking magic compared to an ordinary ass fucking calculator. To be able to graph functions or to change the rating, there's a ton of crazy shit. You get a TI-85, you can load video games out of those fucking beige motherfuckers. Okay.
Hell yeah.
I don't know how relevant this was back in the day to being a fucking trader or whatever. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I don't fucking know.
Really now going to
It's
calculations.
funny to think
Places
about
like
a trader being on the fucking floor, just looking at the next guy. Fuck, he's got a calculator.
Not
I
the
can't get one of
TI-80.
those.
Oh no.
Rockefeller needed someone to say, look, we're entering a different world where numbers and the numbers of companies, portfolio management was going to be balanced. It was going to be statistical. Jeffrey, could you come on the board, potentially sit on the finance committee?
So we're honestly supposed to believe that Jeffrey Epstein got into this prestigious Rockefeller board because he had a calculator, but also that he's the smartest guy in the room, the smartest man on Wall Street. And let's not talk about those horrific crimes he committed because, he's not really such a bad guy after all. But it wasn't just Steve Bannon that was trying to humanize or giving advice on how to humanize Epstein. It was also Richard Branson, the famous billionaire. He was caught emailing Jeffrey Epstein saying, "Dear Jeffrey, it was really nice seeing you yesterday. The boys in water sports can't stop speaking about it. Anytime you're in the area, would love to see you as long as you bring your harem." I don't know, that's not that ambiguous, guys. I think we can imagine what that means. But anyways,
I think Bill Gates was willing to say that you've been a brilliant advisor to him, that you slipped up many years ago by sleeping with a 17-and-a-half-year-old woman and were punished for it, that you've more than learnt your lesson. Is this him saying harem with regards to underage prostitutes? Or I don't even know what the allegation Coffeezilla is making here. I don't know, whatever. I don't know, man.
he says, one, I think if Bill Gates was willing to say that you've been a brilliant advisor to him, that you slipped up many years ago by sleeping with a 17-and-a-half-year-old and were punished for it, that you've more than learned your lesson and have done nothing that's against the law since. And yes, as a single man, you have a penchant for women, but there's nothing wrong with that. Anyway, something along those lines. He's giving him PR advice. How to get your reputation back. Hey, Jeffrey, privately, I love you. You can come back anytime with your harem.
What do you think they mean by harem? Women that you're fucking, or women that look attractive that are willing to make it look like they're fucking you? But are these underage women or just like women that... Harem is a group of women under your control. Yeah, women. Yeah, but is it... Billionaire sharing a harem? No, okay, true. That's what he meant. Yes.
Jeffrey Epstein responds, nice seeing you.
His mobile sex slave group. True! Yes! Kings.
Thanks for your hospitality. I appreciate your public relations thoughts. Now, according to the New York Times, a Branson representative said the two had a business meeting and stressed the women were adults and had not attended the meeting. All above board. That's what everyone says, by the way. Remember what Elon Musk said, right? That's the playbook. Admit nothing, deny everything. Speaking of, remember Howard Lutnick, who we showed on video saying that he had never seen Epstein since 2005?
So I was never in the room with him socially, for business, or for even philanthropy. If that guy was there, I wasn't going because he's gross.
Although also calling him the greatest blackmailer ever.
This guy was the greatest blackmailer ever.
Well, also according to the Times, Lutnick said he spent zero...
Wait, how are those messages contradictory? Wouldn't those coincide with each other? I didn't spend any time with him, and he's also the greatest blackmailer ever? Like, do those...
time with him, even though there are emails basically to the contrary, where Epstein is saying, nice seeing you after the conviction. I mean, these people, not only are they lying, they won't even admit when they've been caught lying. But now let's talk about Prince Andrew, too, who was...
Jesus Christ.
I mean, these people...
And you're defending this guy.
True. In 2012, he emailed with Mr. Epstein to arrange a visit with his wife and children to Mr. Epstein's private island just before Christmas. And his assistant Mr. forwarded Lutnick a message from I sing. Okay, so he did see him. He probably lied about that. That wouldn't surprise me.
Not only are they lying, they won't even admit when they've been caught lying. But now let's talk about Prince Andrew, too, who was caught lying over a woman at some kind of a party. I mean, just not a good... This is not doing you any favors, you know. I know Prince Andrew soon will probably be on the comeback tour. It's going to be a bunch of highly paid PR execs. Maybe Steve Bannon can jump in, shoot another 5-hour podcast trying to rehabilitate him. Like, Prince Andrew, what's the secret behind the royal family?
Look, you're the smartest guy in the room.
But again, has he admitted anything? Has he denied everything? Now, we should also probably talk about Noam Chomsky as well, the guy behind the book Manufacturing Consent, which in hindsight maybe we should have suspected something. But either way, he also sends some
You are literally defending him. I don't know how to unbreak your brain on this one. I'm sorry. My position on it is neutral. I haven't dug into any of this. Like a lot of the people talking about it obsessively are retarded. I'm sorry they are. That doesn't speak to the credibility of the stuff. And there might be a lot of fuck shit or whatever. I don't care about it, like researching this independently. When all the dust is settled, when all the reporting is said and done, when all the new investigations or investigative media people have looked at it, then fine, I'll read shit. I'm sure there'll be some interesting shit here. But the fact that I'm not willing to sit here and jerk off over every new fucking child porn email that you obsessively want to find some celebrity's fucking name in, I just don't care that much about this type of shit. I just don't. I never have. I literally never have.
reputational advice to his buddy Jeffrey Epstein. He says, I watched the horrible way you've been treated by the press.
Yes, because I've been bullied by Chad into watching it.
Public's painful to say, but I think the best way to proceed is to ignore it when the vultures dearly want is a public response, which then provides a public opening. In general, I think it's best not to react unless...
Just say Epstein was a pedo. I don't know about anything, so he was a fucking pedo. Epstein, I don't even say Epstein was a child rapist. Wasn't he convicted of rape? He wasn't convicted of being a pedophile. He was a fucking raping a kid, right? Or fucking somebody her age. You can make a stronger statement than that about Epstein. I just don't know about the global pedophile, child trading, harem, whatever ring. Like...
directly questioned, particularly in the current mood. That's the best advice I can think of. No. Now, he sends that to Matthew Hiltzik of Hiltzik Strategies, who is a also famous PR guy, I guess, trying to help Epstein, I assume, who responds, I think that is wise. Now, later talking with Bannon, Epstein loops in Hiltzik again. He says, Matt Hiltzik thought your idea was epic. Hypocrisy of the liberal left. And he says, yep, he would confidentially like to sit and help if you like. This is Matthew Hiltzik. You know, a lot of powerful people basically were bending over backwards, left, right, center.
Meanwhile, Destiny spends 12 hours looking at Google Maps and sun positions for a YouTube video about a daycare because Nick Shirley's video that he made about that daycare was going wildly viral at the time, included dozens of immediately provable false claims, and led to the mass fucking deployment of ICE to a state that just resulted in multiple fucking homicides that is like shaping the entire discourse on the appropriateness of ICE and the deployment of federal agents to different states, and it's having a huge impact on where the American public is seeing the current administration, and it's playing hopefully positively for Democrats. Like, that's an impactful, immediately relevant, important news story. Him going to California is an important thing. No, the Epstein shit is just like the jerk off fantasizing about the global pedo rings. People have been fantasizing and jerking off about this shit for a decade. They're going to jerk off about it for a decade more. It's holy shit.
Trying to rehabilitate this guy's image. And the question is, why? Why were all these guys so interested in their precious Jeffrey Epstein if they had no involvement? I mean, that's the part I can't figure out it, because all of them deny it. All of them don't admit anything. And so what exactly is the problem? But now it's time to talk about Elon Musk's brother, Kimball Musk. He was also in the files. Jeffrey was copied on an email talking about Kimball's 40th birthday.
Isn't this Epstein conspiracy good for Dems since it's about Trump? No, because all you fucking retards that think that it involves all the Democrats and Bill Gates and everybody too. The majority of people, if you ask them in real life, what do you think about, is there a way to prove this? Is there polling data on this? If you were to pull over a normie in real life and go, what do you think about the Epstein files? My guess is out of 100 of them, one will say, wow, really bad for Trump. And the other 99 will go, I can't believe all these wealthy politicians and billionaires all protected each other. Both sides. That's my guess.
Birthday, where the password to the secret party was riot. And then in all caps, Boris, the sender of this email, says, I am not joking about the password. This was in 2012 in September. Now that's important because a little bit later, Kimball Musk is emailing Boris Nikolic and Jeffrey Epstein, and he's talking to them about being connected with some redacted name and saying, I believe you both played a role, whatever that means. Now, whether this was at the party or...
Put a percentage chance that you think Trump raped or molested a minor? My guess would be less than 1% would be my guess. I don't know how that information wouldn't have leaked by now. I would have to think of an exceptional chain of custody of those videos, of that information, of whatever. None of his actions are... I just can't think of it. I just can't think of how that would be possible.
Right after their meeting in October, I don't know. But what's interesting is Boris responds and says, Kimball, just FYI, you better be nice to redacted. Jeffrey goes crazy when someone mistreats his girls/friends, so better be very nice to her. Kimball Musk responds, message received, wide and clear. Then he says, seriously, I'm very happy with my time so far with Jennifer. She's great. Now again,
not anymore. They're literally talking about evil globalists. It's not both sides anymore. Evil globalist is both sides. Or it's against the left more than the right.
Was that supposed to be a redacted name we just read? Like, I don't know. They've been redacting it in earlier emails, and all of a sudden you just get Jennifer. I can't really figure that out. But what I can figure out
Why
is
does he give a fuck? Just show the fucking name. If they didn't redact it, then fucking show it, retard.
Whoa, careful. What about groping any minors? For Trump groping a minor, my guess for that would be 85% plus that he's fucking groping minors or whatever, because he's a creepy fucking loser. Or more.
A little while later, a few days later, Jeffrey Epstein gets an email. Now we know Kimball credits the meetup and says Boris and Epstein were responsible in some way for this. But now Jeffrey Epstein's being emailed about Jin's schedule. Is that Jennifer? I mean, it seems like it because Jin's schedule for the rest of the year, and it seems like the assistant has copy and pasted Jin's response because she says, Sue, these would be dates in November. And then starts saying, this, she can go to New York. She says the 29th to the 7th, she's free. Kimball to New York. Then she says, Kimball, Jin, London. Kimball, Jin, London to Morocco, question mark. And she has a break, and then it's Jin, Kimball, St. Bart's. Assuming we're not sick of each other by the end of November. Now, I can't figure out why is she running this schedule about when she's hanging out with Kimball, who Jeffrey set her up with. Like, why is she running this by Elon Musk? To be clear.
Why do you think it can't be kept secret until now? I mean, their Lake Michigan baby corpse story was heard what is the Lake Michigan baby corpse story? What is?
It might be the one where somebody gave an FBI tip and accused Trump of like killing a baby and putting it in Lake Michigan and telling a girl if she told anybody to do it to her. Something along those lines. I don't remember.
Has this been verified at all, or?
I think it was an anonymous tip. You don't believe all women now?
That's what the Kanye song is about. Let me get my food user restaurant 1 second. Jesus.
Clear, I don't know. You know, there could be, I guess, innocent explanations for this. Maybe, I don't know. But all I see are constant, powerful people either being introed to girls, talking about the harem, talking about beautiful ladies, and the FBI, they can't figure it out. They have no evidence to even investigate third parties. Why? I guess because they're rich and powerful. Around the world, we're seeing resignations, we're seeing people lose their status. But here in the United States, we've got like multiple presidents in the files. We've got the world's richest man in the files, several of the world's richest men in the files, and we just can't drum up any kind of evidence. It's just incredible to me. Now, I also want to talk about another rich and powerful person, and that is Peter Attia. He's a podcast bro, he's a longevity expert, and actually, funny enough, I read his book, and that's gonna come into play here in a second.
Odds
because,
on Trump having raped a child?
Did I get some additional
100%.
context. But let's start here with something that Peter Attia sent Jeffrey Epstein. He says, subject, got a fresh shipment. And then Epstein responds, me too, and there's a completely redacted image. Is that a girl? Is this bad redactions? You know, we don't know, although we'll find out in a second because later Peter responded to this. But Peter says, please tell me you found that picture online. Jeffrey responds, got a fresh shipment, afraid not. Peter responds, you know the biggest problem with becoming friends with you. The life you lead is so outrageous, yet I can't tell a soul. Why, Peter? Why can't you tell a soul? Why don't you tell us now? Now that it's all out in the open, why don't you tell us why you can't tell a soul the secrets or the life
Peter.
that Epstein leads? And then we get another redacted photo.
None of it
right?
stuck.
And then some more images, and Peter says, please tell me that's not where you actually are. And Jeffrey says, you can see the gym in the middle, just me and 4. And Peter says, I think you might have a more interesting life than the Dos Equis guy. Is this off the coast of France?
He deserved it.
No, it's my island in the Caribbean near St. Thomas. If you go to the Google Earth and type in Little St. James.
Did he get my
beautiful.
9 Brazilians I sent?
Isn't that nice?
Who? What?
Did you get my 9 Brazilians I sent out?
I got them.
It's behind closed doors. It's beautiful. In public, you know, we'll hear about what a monster this guy is, right? But behind closed doors, when nobody's watching, oh, it's beautiful. There's some other stuff Peter Attia said, which I'm not going to get into. I don't think it's very, appropriate for medical professionals to be saying such things. But, this wasn't all business, right? This wasn't just doctor-patient kind of stuff. There's a lot of guy talk, a lot of banter between the fellas about ladies. And maybe that's why Peter Attia says that hopefully Jeffrey Epstein is in town when I'm back in 2 weeks. I go into Jeffrey Epstein withdrawal when I don't see him. So guys, these two were close. I mean, apparently so close that, Peter Attia goes into withdrawal when he doesn't see him. Peter Attia says, are you on island? Jeffrey Epstein says, P Beach, probably Palm Beach. And he says, what do you do when you get there? Jeffrey Epstein, guess. Peter Attia, besides that, I mean, they're not even trying to hide it, guys. This is barely code at this point. What do you do? Guess. Well, besides that, Jeffrey, we know what you do, right? So it's so funny that...
I mean, I'm not trying to... Are we assuming that every reference people hear, like, what do you do? And he's like, hey, that's supposed to be fucking kids? Or that just he fucks a lot of girls, fucks a lot of, young women? Are we supposed to be assuming that every reference is like, I know what you're really doing?
The FBI is like, we don't know. We can't tell what's out there. We have no evidence, right? No evidence that could predicate an investigation against uncharged third parties, and then proceed to dump on us a ton of evidence. At least to investigate, right? I'm not saying these people are guilty. Obviously, all of them deny, don't admit, blame other people, say other people are responsible for everything. So that is taken as a given. I am not accusing anyone here. I'm just saying, seems like we got a few leads here, fellas. Some people to look at. Now, I want to address the fact that Peter Attia has actually responded to this whole debacle. He says the following email is what I sent my team last night. I sent a similar version to my patients as well. You put your trust, your credibility, your hard work, what we built together, and I take that responsibility seriously. You deserve a complete and honest account of what did and did not happen. I apologize. I did not get this out sooner. I wanted to be thorough. He says, I was not involved in any criminal activity. My interactions had nothing to do with his abuse or exploitation of anyone. I was never on his plane, never on his island, never present at any parties. That said, I apologize and regret putting myself in a position where emails, some of them embarrassing, tasteless, and indefensible, are now public. So it's this apology. He addresses some of the things, and he says that some of it's just banter, right? Like I said, it's just guy talk, whatever that means. He claims that his got a fresh shipment was in reference to a photograph of bottles of metformin, and then Jeffrey responded with a photograph of an adult woman. I responded with crude, tasteless banter. He says one line in that exchange about his life being outrageous and me not being able to tell anyone is being interpreted as awareness of wrongdoing. That's not how I meant it at all. What I was referring to poorly and flippantly was the discretion commanded by those socials and professional circles. The idea you don't talk about who you meet. I don't know, Peter. This seems like revisionist history. A little bit. I mean, personally, to me, as I'm viewing this, third hand, right? Just from the outsider perspective. Now, Peter says he did ask Jeffrey about his 2008 conviction because all this happened afterwards, right? He characterized it as prostitution-related charges. In 2018, I learned that this was grossly minimized. I was incredibly naive to believe him, and then later explains that in 2018, November, he read the Miami Herald investigative article, told him he needed to accept responsibility for what he did, and said he even asked Epstein to provide...
Wait, who's this guy right now? The only thing I wouldn't believe for any of these other billionaire people or wealthy people talking, they would have known exactly what he did. There's no shot that they wouldn't have an assistant, an advisor, or that they themselves wouldn't at least read the charging documents or something. That's a fucking lie.
Therapy to Epstein's victims, which is an interesting approach to have here. Now, the funny thing is, there are some more emails between Peter Attia that we need to read, because remember that he said he read this 2018 article from the Miami Herald. I believe it's this one by Julia K. Brown in November 28th. It's about Jeffrey Epstein assembling a large cult-like network of underage girls. But in December, Peter Attia says, home is very good, work stressful, making some changes. He asks him, what's the fallout from the recent story? Apparently talking about the Miami Herald. Now, maybe I just didn't see the emails, that where he was demanding accountability. I don't know what that's about. But Jeffrey Epstein says, same as usual, just tougher. Peter Attia says legally any change. Jeffrey Epstein, 0. So, I don't know. Maybe this whole you gotta provide therapy to, these victims happened. I haven't seen it yet. I definitely could see it. But it's just kind of shocking. I just kind of don't buy it. Like the whole, is there any change legally? That more sounds like you're covering yourself. I mean, just to be honest. But maybe I could look past all of that if not for the thing we're about to see, which just in my mind is maybe the worst thing I've seen in the files. Not for its, explicitness, the amount of simping that people did for Jeffrey Epstein. Now they all say, oh, it was a personal mistake, blah, blah, blah. I regret it. I didn't look into it enough. But the level is just, you've never seen anything like it. So remember I said I read a book by Peter Attia. It was called Outlive, and he's supposed to be this doctor.
Were all these people lying about their relationship with him? It's crazy. Bro, how many people lied about their relationship with me after I tweeted about the fucking firefighter? People do this shit all the time. Yeah, no shit. If something comes out that they do just fuck, they're all gonna be like, oh, I didn't like that guy. I wasn't like the conspiracy shit makes your guy's brain so fucking retarded. Like, well, isn't it weird that everybody's lying now about being friends with him? You think it's weird that people were in private wanting to be friends with a guy who was insanely well connected and super wealthy, but publicly, after he gets outed as a pedophile and fucking kills himself, they're like, oh, I was never friends with that guy. No, that's not weird at all. That's like the most normal, ordinary thing ever. That totally tracks with how much people would act publicly versus privately. Yeah.
Doctor who knows a lot about longevity. So he writes it, and I picked it up because at the rate we're getting rid of these crimes, I need to live forever in order to try to stop some of these scams. But as I pick up this book, and one of the things in the book is Peter Attia kind of reflecting internally about how he's kind of been a bit, and I'm paraphrasing here, but a bit of a psycho in his life, and he needed to focus on family stuff. And so he kind of, it's almost a confessional of some embarrassing things in his life. And honestly, it comes off as very vulnerable, very self-reflective. You know, he's this doctor telling other people what to do, but he's not a very good patient. That's kind of how it comes off. And one of the stories is awful. I won't go too much into it, but basically his son has this horrible medical emergency. It's described in this book like this. A few months ago, Tuesday, July 11th, 2017, that date is important. At 5:45 to be exact, I received a call from Jill, my wife. She was in an ambulance with our infant son. Now, again, I'm not going to get into the details here because, it's tragic, and I'm not trying to bring that into it. What is relevant is that Peter Attia talks about how he stayed in New York and didn't show up because he was, quote, busy with his important work. Even today, just thinking about what happened, I feel nauseous about my behavior. I can't believe I did that to my family. Now, at the time I read that and I was like, well, it's at least as good that you self-reflected on that. It's horrible, but, yeah, you were a bit of a psycho. But what's crazy? Now we find out some of the important work, it's a little unclear, but some of the important work may have been Jeffrey Epstein, which is just, it's so dark to imagine. Remember, he says July 11th, 2017 is when this all happened. And then he says he did not come home to San Diego until Friday the following week, 10 days later. So July 11th, 2017, 2 days after this happens, he's talking to Jeffrey Epstein. And they seem to be coordinating about something. Sure, what time? Jeffrey Epstein, 9:30. Peter Attia responds, sure, I can come earlier. Also, if you have a hard stop at 10, let me know. You're hanging out with Jeffrey? I don't even know what to say. This is out of pocket. There's no explanation for this. I didn't see this.
Do you think Bill Yates can have someone whacked, like pay a hitman and get away with it, or is that fantasy? Maybe with like much, much, much poorer people, but among like the ultra wealthy, my guess is that's probably like assassinating people from country to country. You wouldn't do that because that shit would get crazy real fast. That'd be my guess. I don't know. I could be wrong, but
I don't mean.
Okay,
Peter Attia responds, sure, I can come earlier. Also, if you have a hard stop at 10, let me know. You're hanging out with Jeffrey? I don't even know what to say. This is out of pocket. There's no explanation for this. I didn't see this in the response from Peter. Maybe he thinks he addresses it because he already admitted that was like scummy, but that is just. There's a reason that didn't make it in the book, is what I'm trying to say. I didn't see that in the book when I read it. I didn't see, I was actually, one of the things I needed to do, my important work was.
Wait, what am I misunderstanding something? Hold on.
Days following week, 10 days later. He did not come home to San Diego until Friday the following week, 10 days later. So July 11th, 2017, 2 days after this happens, he's talking to Jeffrey Epstein. And they seem to be coordinating about something. Sure, what time? Jeffrey Epstein, 9:30. Peter Attia responds, sure, I can come earlier. Also, if you have a hard stop at 10, let me know. You're hanging out with Jeffrey? I don't even know what to say. This is out of pocket.
It's not, were they doing does he do a podcast or something? I have a hard stop. Hard stop is usually what you say for like, we're going to go film something or do something. Is it that he was hanging?
I gotta get the fuck out of here.
His wife had some medical emergency and he was hanging out with Epstein. He had a hard stop for when.
A hard stop at 10, let me know. You're hanging out with Jeffrey? I don't even know what to say. This is out of pocket. There's no explanation.
The data aligns with his child's medical emergency.
For this.
Does it 100%? I hate this shit. Hold on. On Tuesday, July 11th, I received a call from Jill, my wife. She was in Blank. Okay, so July 11th. This is July 13th. See, it does not come home for 10 days. Okay.
Happens.
So is none of this would be, isn't he saying in the book that he feels like he worked too much and he should have spent more time with his family, especially after an event? And there's a video of him doing a podcast. Is this not just correct, or what's the lie, or what's the
Time. Jeffrey Epstein, 9:30. Peter Attia responds, sure, I can come earlier. Also, if you have a hard stop at 10, let me know. You're hanging out with Jeffrey? I don't...
In his own book, he said he was working, and that's why he missed it. It took 10 days before he saw his wife again. 2 days after the 11th, the news about the baby, he was with Epstein. Well, it sounds like he's doing other stuff as well, no? Are we just assuming that every single meeting, every single hangout with Epstein was always to fuck kids? That's every single meeting with Epstein. All of them are just kiddie fucking missions? Is that... Okay, base, got it. Okay, gotcha. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Okay.
I don't even know what to say. This is out of pocket. I mean, there's no explanation for this. I mean, I didn't see this in the response from Peter. I mean, maybe he thinks he addresses it because he already admitted that was like scummy, but that is just, there's a reason that didn't make it in the book. Is what I'm trying to say. I didn't see that in the book when I read it. You know, I was actually, you know, one of the things I needed to do, my important work was seeing or talking to.
Hard stop is used referring to a meeting. We have some other meeting coming up. Typically, I forgot Destiny's never worked for a corporation before, and obviously, neither has Coffeezilla. Yeah, but like, you wouldn't use this as a hangout, would you? Wouldn't you say, I don't believe you have. I don't even know why I'm believing the chatter. I feel like if it was a hangout and you had a meeting at 10, you would say, hey, we can hang out. I got a meeting at 10. Do people who work in corporations literally say, yo, we can hang out tomorrow at 9. I got a hard stop on our hangout, though, at 10 o'clock? Or I got a hard stop on our pedophile adventures at 10. I got a hard stop there. I got a hard out.
To Jeffrey Epstein. I mean, isn't that weird? Like, that's the simping that I'm talking about, is these people love this guy. Or that's how it seems to me. Like, what are all these rich and powerful people doing protecting him?
Yes, all the time, especially if it's in relation to fucking kids, then they always use hard stop.
Missing emergencies for Jeffrey, fawning over Jeffrey, asking for Jeffrey's harem, saying their biggest problem is the life they lead is so outrageous they can't tell us all. I mean, what is going on?
I work at a company and have the business cards to prove it. The more powerful they are, the more I have a hard stop comes out because they are busy.
Here. And is it true they all didn't know, right? Because, you know, I'm reading these documents and it's hard to say who exactly knew what, when, but I don't believe, remember, they're all denying it. I don't believe nobody knew, right? Clearly, some people knew what was going on.
Is the claim that his son had a medical emergency and he was in New York with Epstein and decided instead of going back home to spend time with the kids in the hospital, he decides to stay in New York with Epstein? But it sounds like he met and did a lot of things in New York. I don't see the claim substantiated that he hung out with Epstein for 10 days. If anything, that one email makes it sound like they hung out for a single night, no? For a short period of time, no? Or maybe they did other times as well, like...
And there's all this kind of coded language in the files where they talk about this stuff almost in like a nudge kind of way. I mean, here's some Woody Allen stuff. He was in the files. He says his business office, if you can make out the check to me, it looks very bad because then it looks like a gift to me. He says that to Epstein. He says, I don't want to be one of your women, or should I say, girls. And what's that? How do we... Come on, guys. Woody says, I would be much more expensive than your girls. You wouldn't be able to afford me. Jeffrey responds, yes, the price to pay would be too high. Woody says, this will be a beautiful friendship. And then Jeffrey says, as long as I follow orders, smiley face. Woody Allen sends a message saying, Woody says the exact same thing, but in a dirtier way. Jeffrey responds, what did he say? Woody Allen, are you kidding? I can't put it in writing. I mean, no evidence, got no evidence. Come on.
This is not evidence of a crime. Yeah, people say retarded shit in emails, but it's not evidence of a fucking crime.
No evidence, really now?
I think I see a little bit of evidence. I'm squinting, but I think I can see a little bit of evidence. I mean, guys, like Jeffrey Epstein right here, where he's talking to a guy, he says Paris with Woody, and the person responds, for le pedophile convention. And Jeffrey says, I think pedophile is the plural.
Defend it, Steven.
I mean, no evidence. I mean, is that no evidence?
If I die, I hope they subpoena all of our logs from fucking Discord, okay? So here, Mr. Mooten and Destiny talk about the pedo rap tapes when they were in Hawaii with Dan. What was that referring to? Here, Dan says to Mr. Mooten and Destiny, do you guys want to hang out? And Mr. Mooten replies, not if there aren't any 6-year-olds. What did he mean by that?
It's nothing. We don't even want to
What did
question
he mean?
these people. There's no investigations going on. So yeah, it's honestly really sad to see how. Look, I'm not saying people around the world are having crazy consequences, but a few people are resigning. Thank goodness. You know, a few people are at least facing a little bit of scrutiny. But here, Elon Musk lays out the.
But Woody and Epstein are both actual pedos. It lands differently. Yeah, sure. Those guys are fucking. I don't know who was convicted of what. So people in chat said that Woody Allen was convicted of fucking a minor or whatever. Yeah, then they probably shouldn't be joking about shit like that. Or maybe they're not joking. Maybe it all is actual. Not even thinly veiled references, almost explicit references to their pedophile ongoing activities, maybe.
The playbook, apparently for our guys, you know, we admit nothing, we deny everything, and we blame others. We just push the spotlight onto other people. And unfortunately, that's what you've seen the whole time from all the people in the files. You know, all of them say, oh, I was so happy these files came out. It's about shining accountability and justice for the victims, but I had nothing to do with it. Okay, so then where's the justice for the victims? So nobody, you know, all of you say somebody else had something to do with it, but everybody says nobody had anything to do with it. The FBI says they don't have any other, you know, investigations, any other kind of leads, despite the fact we have one of the procurers of the women just walking free, apparently, like no charges against him. Have we investigated him? I mean, it's just shocking how much the Epstein files show the powerful, how they protect their own, how so many of them knew what was going on to the extent they found out later. A lot of them tried to protect Epstein, like literally make PR campaigns for his reputation. And this is a dark look at.
Do you actually think it's the same context? I don't know, bro. I don't know these people. I've made like a million jokes to even friends personally, like, oh, don't go in my bedroom. My cameras are running. Like, I mean, Jesus, I'm in a court case for this. I don't know. Joan is filing this right now.
Joan is
The state of the
running
world.
right now, dude. She's got the flash
Because-
drive.
Epstein happened a while ago, but the reason everyone cares is because there's other Epsteins around, right? There's other people evading accountability all the time. There's other people that this band of billionaires and power brokers and PR people, even lawmakers, they circle the wagons and protect their own to the point you can never get accountability for anything. So anyway, that's it. It's a hard look at the Epstein files, but it's one we needed to do. But I want to make the disclaimer once again that, look, I tried to read people's individual denials where I could, but you should just assume everyone that we are talking about firmly denies any kind of criminal wrongdoing. They deny anything untowards about any kind of minors. And given the fact that our government doesn't seem to want to investigate anyone, I would just assume everybody here is completely clear. And so I want to get all those caveats in here because we are talking about some very powerful people with enormous means, and I don't want to be seen.
Hold on. Your frustration at people being brain broken on this is legit making you seem optically badly male. If people want to look into it, I don't care. I just don't know why you want me. I don't care that much about it. I've never cared about shit like this. I don't care. If there's something more concrete, we'll go over indictments and all that. I don't care. That's interesting to me. But fucking emails and shit.
They need you, Steven.
I don't even think I read the full Steele dossier. And that was what? Like 10 pages? I didn't think I read that because it was all unsubstantiated claims about Trump. I didn't even read that full fucking thing. Like, Jesus.
As I'm saying stuff, I'm reading the files, I'm giving my personal opinion, but ultimately this is an indictment of our FBI and the people in power. And that's what I think the Epstein files have really shown us. This has been a long road. Can you believe it all started over here? And we have come all this way with all these files coming out. And it seems like the question is on the table. Are there going to be consequences?
Is there any chance that any of these individuals who partied with Epstein and engaged in relations with minors will be prosecuted? Any chance?
I'll never say no, and we will always investigate any evidence of misconduct. But as you know, it is not a crime to party with Mr. Epstein, and so as horrible as it's not a crime to email with Mr. Epstein. And some of these men may have done horrible things, and if we have evidence that allows us to prosecute them, you better believe we will. But it's also the kind of thing that the American people need to understand, that it isn't a crime to party with Mr. Epstein. It isn't a crime to have
Didn't look like that's all that was going on in some of those photos. I mean, if the photos could speak, some of them look pretty bad.
That's right, and unfortunately, photos can't speak.
The presidential media extortion campaign has gone international. First up, London. The tow-headed lad from Mar-a-Lago is putting the cool back in Britannia, inviting the national broadcaster to hand over $10 billion. He's filed a lawsuit against the BBC for defamatory editing and splicing, although this appears to be news to him.
In a little while, you'll be seeing I'm suing the.
Quite a lot of these things. He
So you think Epstein was a good guy? Oh, he has nothing to say now. Drew. From Jeffrey Epstein. Try Jack's League of Legends. Seemed cool. What do you build on him? Is this a real email? It wouldn't surprise me. He was banned from Xbox Live, right?
What are you talking about?
Was Epstein a Jack's main?
He gives me Timo, man.
What? The fuck?
Oh, this week's dog shit.
Oh, the
Deliver
things?
carryables, download info from the bunker, damage hornets, open arc probes, and damage ground-based arc enemies.
Oh, also, we did need fuck Mooten. We did need to rank up one more.
Well, technically, to get into the cantina, yeah.
Yeah, but like it wasn't just like we had to get a certain. Like we needed to rank up. You rank into the cantina, and then if you're below the top 1,000, then you get demoted.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter until like it literally doesn't matter as long as we're in hotshot during the last week.
No,
so that we can rank up to the cantina. Yes.
No, we have to be in the cantina in the last week to get the top 1,000. Because the most you can get from hotshot to cantina, even if you had 12 million points, is you just get into the cantina, but you don't get a rank. You just get promoted to it.
Correct, but top 1,000 people is cantina.
No, it's a separate league.
I don't think that's correct.
Really? Post proof.
I don't have it because I haven't been to the cantina, but the guy said that
that
the
guy
is just the top 1,000.
What is the prying fucking guy's name? Hold on.
Prying 7?
How do you spell? Is it P7 or P?
PR7 ING. I don't know what account he's on now.
Well, I'm just trying to, because he messaged me on fucking... Why is this not... Did he change his name on Discord? Oh, he's hiding.
It's probably in the files. He scammed you to keep his spot. That's actually so funny. Everybody lies about the cantina mechanic so they stay in.
Okay. Here, look at this.
Reading.
He's like in that... There's like a whole league. Like an actual league thing.
Yeah, that's the top 1,000, brother.
It's not the top 1,000 of Hotshot.
Oh, I see, because there's 8. There's 1-8.
Yeah. Wait, there's 1-8? Oh, oh yeah.
At the bottom,
yeah,
1 out of 8.
Of all the things. So now we're
So we
on
gotta
the
get
cusp.
into the cantina, and then we got to be in the top 1,000.
Yes, but look at the issue now. We have...
Now we got to go to Hotshot.
Because I don't think we can get double promoted. Oh. You can't get double promoted. No, because are you in Daredevil 3?
Yeah.
So now we have to get promoted this week. The season ends in 3 weeks. So we have to get promoted this week to Hotshot. Then next we have to get promoted to Cantina Legend. Then we have to compete in the last week.
We're the fucking cooked dog, dude. And this week sucks dick, too. Why is the ranking system so ass? Dude.
I haven't thought of... There's a lot of things in this game they need to Steven? Oh my god. That they need to redo. Because they didn't have the money
But
initially.
the
or
problem
the
is they're not
goal.
going to do it.
They will. Not this season.
They want it to be a fucking Care Bear game, which is fine. But that means we're cooked. Because we want to get into demon queues at times.
They'll figure it out. Okay. Just have to believe in them. Wait, did you get... Have you gotten placed in a thing yet or no?
No, I haven't played it all.
Okay.
Do you want to read the Tectone shit? You want to finish that?
I have 112 pages left. Fuck that. My voice is like dying.
Yeah, I was actually thinking. I was like, I don't know how you can read so fucking much. I get tired after 2 articles.
You get used to it. I tried playing...
Oh, wait,
What? Go ahead.
Did they announce what you get for the expedition?
Know what you need to do for it? Nope, not yet.
Okay.
They're really waiting on the last minute for that one. I was so bored on the fucking flight over. I started playing games on the plane. What a...
How are you playing on the plane?
I mean, it works. It's just a little laggy, and I just have to be the most Care Bear friendly person ever. People that would tag me and kill me though hurt my feelings a lot. I will say.
I'm on a flight. Please. You can stop streaming now.
Why?
man enough.
Did people watch you play? No, it was a pretty dead flight. Thank God. It was like 6 hours. LA to fucking Miami is. It's like LA to JFK. It's just it's a bad time zone transfer, so you're losing an entire fucking day, and it's already like a fairly long flight. Just West Coast to East Coast is just a brutal.
Must be really rough, man.
Tell him we got it. We got a kit back.
Oh wait, yeah, hold on. I gotta open it.
Yeah,
Wait.
we got a kit back. There was. We knew it. We knew.
We knew it.
We knew it.
We fucking knew.
We knew it.
Look at the bacon link. It's insane.
What? Jesus. Okay.
Who is Evil Fossil?
Wait. You don't know Evil Fossil?
I feel like that was a
Yeah, like a
that's like an
schizo.
old DGGer name, right?
Yeah. He was like a
I don't really
schizo
remember
dude.
them.
Yeah.
We've had many of those. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Okay, let's talk about this. What are we gonna do about our trio?
Prying mind.
For these-
That's the guy.
Okay.
This
All right,
guy.
not
He's
ready
just a
yet?
fucking no. This guy's like a god.
Yeah.
Um.
Bring Radiant in.
This was his fucking thing last, and I think he does this by he joins like Discord servers of Arc Raider players of like randoms and does this in trios with randoms. But this was his.
Holy shit. All right, he's in. Dan, you're out. He's in the squad. Dan, you're
Well, just for
you're
the
cooked,
for the
dude.
trials, for the trials. He knows his
Just for
shit.
the trials. True.
But he's kind of a schizo though, so just.
I know. He's
Yeah.
he's at every fucking morning stream. You
Oh.
gotta do what you gotta do, man.
You gotta
They
do,
give it
yeah.
and they
Beggars
take
can't be
it.
choosers, you know? What are we gonna say, man? If we're looking for 9 Brazilians, or whatever
want me to
Brazilian
say,
nines,
dude?
what are we gonna, yeah.
He's gonna be in here saying slurs and be like, I gotta get my points, man. I don't know what this guy's on about. I don't know what he's
Just
saying.
mute it if you don't want to hear, guys. Just- do you think in World War II, do you think they kicked out all the Nazis from the U.S. military? Well, maybe for World War II they would have. Okay, bad example, all right? But I'm just saying in general, okay? You
They
take what you can get.
recruited him. All right, well, let's fucking go.
The hardest of choices require the strongest of wills. True.
So I didn't make the gut. Ping, we need the strongest retard, okay?
Okay. Let me just see. Let's just run one. I'm fucking tired. What's on? Okay, Stella and Damn Battlegrounds. What are these maps good for?
Let's look at what we got here again.
Is Damn Battlegrounds good for arc probes?
I like Dam for arc probes, but I think the best one that we ran was on Spaceport. I think when we did it was Spaceport and it was electromagnetic. What's up right now?
Right now is Damn Battlegrounds. I think it was Night Raid. Yeah.
Night Raid's not good.
And Stella Montes Night Raid.
We're gonna have to do. Well, let's just do a Stella Night Raid. Let's go fight. You know.
Are we demonizing our Qs, or do you want to bring arc killing shit and then
I gotta think.
damage ground-based arc enemies? How much life do bastions have? Do people kill bastions and shit for these things?
You know what might be good to kill is actually the shredders on Stella for Night Raid.
Oh yeah, and they
'Cause
do
that's one of
count.
the only-
I know
they
they
do.
count because I shot them in the airplane and I checked. And I was like, okay, this counts.
That actually might be the way to go about it, because what other ground-based units are there? There's a Leaper, there's a Bastion.
And there's a bastion on that map that we can kill.
There's one Bastion, yeah. I mean, I don't think we're gonna probably get a good score right now.
Why not?
Because if we're gonna, well then you need to bring the. All right, hold on, let me kit up then.
Yeah.
So you need to bring the Hole Cracker.
Okay.
I'm bringing an El Toro 4 and I think an Anvil.
Do we need a hole cracker for shredders, or can we just shotgun them to death?
I think it's for the speed a Hole Cracker is needed, Because if we're doing like a giga run, you want just to be able to be quick and go into the next one.
You don't think we
We're
can just like
shotgun, it takes
rapid kill
forever.
with? Does it take forever? We really
It
can't.
does. We've tried that in the past.
Okay. Okay.
All right, I'll even grace you with a Venator.
Shut the fuck
Who the
up.
fuck are you guys planning on playing your stupid fucking game with?
This guy called
me a name.
Prying Mind, but he's a
No,
little
that guy is a
schizo.
fucking terrorist.
Yeah.
He is.
We gotta do what we gotta do, man.
Didn't the U.S.
He's a
train
fucking
Al Qaeda for?
No, you don't understand. He is a fucking terrorist. Okay, he's a terrorist. Worse
We
than
know.
fucking Evil Fossil. Okay,
We
Evil
know,
Fossil
man.
was
We
writing
know.
fucking twitlongers about how he wanted to kill me and bathe in my blood. This guy is like that. Okay?
Really?
we
He's
know.
written stuff about
He's
how he
not-
wants to kill you.
He's on his 300th fucking alt account. I don't know why he's fucking here. It's
So you're
Punish
saying
Fernanda
all I heard was
fucking-
he's been through 300 accounts and he hasn't threatened to kill
And
anybody?
he's coming back.
That sounds like
Yes,
that sounds like a
friend,
winner chatter.
He has sent me
dedicated, man.
letters to my house saying that he's gonna kill me.
Really?
He's
Has he,
signed them, Prying
has
Mind.
he has
Yeah.
he done it?
Yeah, I just said yes, he has. He's done.
How are you here then?
Well, he hasn't killed me yet. It's because I'm very vigilant.
Well, I mean, keep being vigil.
Yeah,
What do you want me
yeah,
to
vigil
say?
it up, dude.
He's a fucking terrorist.
Yeah, look, how does that make us feel, Dan?
Yeah.
we gotta resort to this. Think about us.
True.
We're the fucking victims here.
Basically.
He has so many fucking alts. Do you want me to read some that I know?
I know, I banned most of them.
We
No.
know, man.
Prying Mind. Prying Mind was muted. Prying Mind was banned. Prying Mind was cucked. Was fucked. Was taken. Was ducked. Was unlucky. Was RTBA'd. Was taken. Was bandy. Not Prying Mind. Prying Minds.
It wasn't
Mind
him. That one's
Pedo.
not him.
Prying Mind Z. PR7 ing Mind with a 1. And then his current one that he's on. He's a fucking terrorist.
Wow.
What do you want me to say?
What do you want me to say?
Our graders, dude.
Okay, if I can only bring one weapon, what should it be?
Probably a shotgun for you or a Venator.
Really?
I think Venator is the best weapon in the game, and I'm pretty stalwart on that.
Even if I have fully kitted Bobcats?
I think the Bobcat is a bait. I think that weapon is dog shit.
Steve, have you, or you, Moot, have you used this phone link shit?
What, on Windows?
I don't know what a phone link is.
I feel like I tried it like a long time ago for the iPhone shit and it sucked. Is it better now?
No, it's good now. Yeah.
And it works with iPhone?
Yep.
Damn.
So you
What
can
does it
like
do?
basically you can like transfer calls from your phone to your computer and message it, like type out messages on your computer.
Can't you get Hutch to play as your third? I don't know if Hutch grinds this trial shit. Do you have a blue? Can you make blue medium mags?
I can look one sec. I'm making herbal bandages.
Herbal.
It's herbal, not herbal.
Blue medium mags you ask about. Nope.
Okay. And you can't buy them, right?
Don't skimp on
Nope.
firepower.
Nope.
Okay, no problem.
Prying Mind probably can. Our guy, he's gonna make us mags. The goat.
What underbarrel do you put on the Venator? Probably for horizontal recoil?
I did a vertical recoil,
Wow.
but it's just because I had it.
Reduced ADS speed. Is that worth it? Do you have to ADS with that gun, or can you just...
You do not need to ADS with the Venator.
Okay. You did horizontal or vertical? You said vertical?
I did vertical. I did a vertical 3. It's just because it's the nicest one I had.
I'm gonna do angled 3. Horizontal. We'll figure out who kills more.
Good. We shouldn't be trying to kill here, though.
I think we I think we have to.
Yeah, I do too.
Because if we don't
man.
kill, then that means that they get to run around and steal our mobs, right?
Yeah. How long is on the night raid?
You know.
It's like 30 minutes?
It always starts at the top of the hour, right?
That's what I was thinking, yeah. So it's like 24 minutes left. Should we
called-
wait?
Yeah, we'll wait a little bit. I'm gonna bring one dead mine for the Bastion. Do they drop, or wait, or do you think it's easier? Can I just like grenade it down with my launcher ammo?
You can probably grenade it down. I mean, I have a anvil, so.
Oh, an anvil. My
Get the
bad.
Peanut to play with you guys. Yeah, let me call up Mr. Peanut, dude.
For real.
I was watching some of his reels that you like. He's a funny guy.
I hate it.
Wait,
I feel like it's very Zoomer coded humor, but he is funny. Yeah.
Super. Yeah, but I've seen like he does like the same bit every fucking time. He's like,
I like his voice.
Look out there.
And his wacky VTuber model. He's a funny dude, okay?
He's a funny guy.
I'm not ashamed to admit it. I do laugh when I watch his shit.
I like Burnt Peanut.
Well, there's a reason he has like a fucking billion live viewers.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Two Wolfpacks, Easy Bastion / Bombardier.
I don't there are no
I
Bombardiers.
feel like we threw 4 Wolfpacks at a Bastion once and it didn't die.
Yeah, fuck that. Crude explosives.
VTuber of the year. And yeah, actually.
He deserved it. I'll say it. I hope Jader got real mad.
VTuber with talent.
I heard Jader was crying when that happened.
He's crying because no watch.
What happened to his watch?
He doesn't have one.
Yeah. It's a brokey. Okay. Oh. We should bring grenades, right? Defibs.
I think I got defibs. Yeah, I got 3 defibs. I don't know, what grenade should I bring? Can you make the good ones yet? Wait, maybe I can make those now.
What are the good ones? I think I can make any grenade.
The explosive trigger grenade.
Oh, pretty sure I can. Hold on.
I brought showstoppers. I don't have
Trigger grenade, I can. They take a long time to trigger now, though. Are they actually good? Still? Can't you just throw the snap blast grenades?
Maybe, but the trigger grenades do a lot more damage. You can kind of eat a snap blast grenade because doesn't it do what, like 20?
It's 70 versus
70?
90.
Okay,
yeah.
hold on. Never mind. I'll bring these.
Because the trigger ones take a
this was
long
way
time. They
shitter.
double.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
double
yeah.
the time for detonating. Yeah, you can just toss these.
Yeah,
in.
no, it takes a good bit.
Oh, it's not a good bit. It's a bad bit.
J Doctor has been watch shopping since 2023.
Yikes.
He's gonna find it, dude.
Magazines, extended mags are like the most important thing in the game, right? You realize
Yeah.
this? Okay. Yeah.
Yes. I wish I had a level 3.
You have good attachments for your shotgun, right?
I'm bringing Anvil for long range.
Oh. An Venator is better than a Stitcher 4? You think so? And a Bobcat?
Oh.
What is the time to
Big
kill on these?
Time. Didn't I send you the link?
Yeah, you
once?
did, but I feel like the time to kill on all these was pretty small.
Hold on, I'm scrolling.
Wait, Jader Fernanda is buying that shit ass fucking Grand Seiko. It's not even a spring drive.
Wow.
What's he doing?
Seiko.
Cringe.
He's linking it.
He links things every day. All right, time to kill. So, you want damage per mag, or what do you want? Effective TTK?
I remember the TTK from fucking COD.
The effective TTK of a Bobcat is 0.47 on the head. It's 1.22 on the body. For the Venator, it's 1.2 on the body.
Okay.
And 0.51 on the head.
Okay. Okay, I think the Venator is a lot better then because at least that's way less bullets. Because my guess is that on that Bobcat, I mean, what's the difference in damage?
Damage per mag for the Venator is 180.
Mm-hmm.
And damage per mag on the Bobcat is 300.
Oh, shit.
Shots to kill with a Venator is 8.
Mm-hmm.
With the Bobcat, it's 22.
Oh, wait, so that's the thing. So for a Bobcat 4, you'd have to reload to kill 2 people. For a Venator, you could kill 2 people and have some bullets left.
I think so, yeah.
Because I'm looking at my Venator 4 with a medium mag in, a green one. It's got 18 bullets in a magazine. My Bobcat has 35 with a blue mag in. Wow, Pico de Gallo, thank you for the 5 gifted subs.
Then, yeah. So you can down 2 people with the Venator and still have ammo.
Yeah, and that's not including headshots, which I get exclusively. So.
Oh, yeah. It's only 4 if you get a headshot.
Hey, what's up? About the World War I stuff in the next week, is it good for us to have a conversation about that?
Dude, there's
If you're
no
down with
way
it?
he's gonna talk about World War One. I was just saying I don't know
I'm
anything
sorry.
about it.
Maybe,
No, I thought-
maybe this week if
I
it comes
thought it
up.
would
I
be
don't know. I have
interesting.
like 7 videos that I have to go through at some point this week. Maybe tomorrow we'll start spamming these down.
There's no shot.
Okay, sounds good. I'm sorry. No, yeah, I thought it'd be interesting to kind of talk about the circle theory behind it. But yeah, whenever you're ready.
Okay, I love you. Be careful.
Much love. Bye-bye.
One love.
Yeah, that conversation's definitely happened really soon.
I'm going to talk about it just to
World War
spite
I
you
meta.
now, Dan.
No, you won't, because actually I want you to have it. So now you don't know what to do.
Bobcat
I
is
can
better at
control
level
you.
4. Mood is wrong. It sounds like it's better like just a hair. But
I'm literally reading a fucking chart. I don't know who said
wait,
I'm
link
wrong.
me the chart again.
Linked in chat. I'll
Oh,
link
you linked it in
here
chat.
again.
Nope, I don't need it again. You linked it in chat. That's enough. Delete that.
This is
What you just
assuming a
sent me.
tier 4.
This is assuming it's upgraded to tier 4. The effective DPS of the Bobcat is 60.9. The Venator is 54.2. Okay, so the Bobcat is slightly better. But the thing is that the Bobcat would need more reloads. So your cyclic DPS, I'm guessing this is like with reloads and shit, is highest on the Torrente, followed by the Venator. Probably the Torrente because you don't have to reload much because it's got like 60 rounds plus
Yeah,
whatever.
it's
Yeah.
got so much shit. I also think the Venator just it feels really fucking good to shoot.
Okay. I think the Venator slightly edges out the Bobcat in terms of being a better gun, but it's also significantly cheaper and requires less attachments, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready?
Also, I think the only thing that matters is what gun do you want to use.
True.
Between those two.
What do you vibe with? It's a vibe
What do
check.
you vibe with? It is. Yeah. Let me sit up.
Are you ready to rage? Okay, so when we do these runs, we have to kill people because we have to clear our map out, right?
Yep. You got... Oh, hold on. Let me add another shield to my bag just in case.
Do we really need 2 shields?
I think so.
Okay. I'm not going to check anything. I'm not looting anything. You know what? Hold on. Maybe I might even respec.
Ooh, finally.
Do I want to do... What do you change? Can you just send me a screenshot of the best?
Yeah. Show you what Tfue taught me on X.
Yeah, show me
before
what
he got
Tfue.
banned. Oh, Tfue-san.
What? Okay, let's see how much I'm about to rage at all of these. Okay. Agile Croucher. That's a 5er, for sure. Agreed. Okay. Looter's Instinct. When searching a container, loot is revealed faster. I don't need that for these rounds, do I? No, because we don't care about looting fast.
Well,
We're not looting anything.
technically no.
Okay. Revitalizing
But
Scout.
you have to put shit in there to keep going.
Put shit in where?
So in order to get
Oh,
suffering
no,
in
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. But there might be other things, right? So, like,
Yeah.
revitalizing Squat might be better. Stamina regeneration while crouched is increased, right?
It could be 100%.
Okay. I'm doing that one then. Fuck Tfue. Wait.
True.
Requires 15 points in survival. What is this bottom one? While under a healing effect, stamina regen is increased. Okay. That's a good one, right? You think?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Both of them are good. You should just grab them.
Okay. You make less noise when looting. I'd probably take that over Looter's Instinct. Nah, fuck. When searching a container, loot is revealed faster. Does that include corpses?
That's what I wasn't sure about. I'm not sure.
It must, right?
But if it is, then that's why it's the best one to get.
Probably, yeah. Okay. Good as new. Suffer in silence. While critically hurt, your movements make less noise. Okay. Broad shoulders increases the max weight you can carry. And when looting, we don't care about either of those, right? I don't need either of those.
So broad shoulders you need.
Do I?
Because when we usually loot a bunch of bodies.
We're not looting, though. We're trialing, right? Right now. Just for this run.
But I'm going to tell you this. If you kill somebody and they had a Venator 4, you're not going to pick that up?
I'm not even going to check the fucking body.
Okay.
I'm not even going to check the fucking body, Mooten.
Copium emote.
I'm not going to check it. Okay? I'm not checking it. You understand?
All right. Whatever you say.
Okay. I'm done with this tree. Okay. Mobility. Nimble climber? Yeah. All 5. Easy.
Big.
Mobility is the first one you're supposed to go. I have it on good authority.
Okay. Marathon runner. That's a 5er.
Oh, yeah.
Youthful lungs. That's a 5er.
Big time. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Carry the momentum. After a sprint, dodge roll, sprinting does not consume stamina for a short time. Okay, yeah. And then effortless roll. Yeah, that's a 5er. Easy. Heroic leap. Ooh, we might consider that one if I have extra points. We'll see. Crawl before you walk. When you're down, you crawl faster. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Did I have that one before?
I don't know if you did, but that is a goated one.
Oh, I had all 4 of these before. Okay. And then vigorous vaulter. Vaulting is no longer slowed down while exhausted.
You could maybe skip that one.
Well, it's just 1 point, so.
Yeah.
Okay. And then over here, we've got used to the weight. Wearing a shield doesn't slow you down as much. Okay. That's real good when we got the heavy shield going.
Oh, yeah.
And then he's got 5 in. Gentle pressure, you make less noise when breaching. That's probably good. We got to breach doors to get through them.
It is good.
Ooh,
but it's not as
Mooten's a
little
hater.
noise as I would have liked it to have been.
Breaching doors and containers takes less time. That's a 5er.
That I liked.
Get through these fucking doors. Unburdened roll. If your shield breaks, your first dodge roll, then if you like it's not cost stamina. Okay, that could be, I guess. He takes it. He takes it. Survivor stamina. When you're critically hurt, your stamina regens faster. Okay.
That I like.
Blastborn is cringe. Butterfly. When you're in combat, regain a fixed. When you're hurt in combat, regain a fixed amount of stamina. Okay. Survivor stamina. When you're critically hurt, your stamina regens faster. Okay. He takes 2 in that one. And fight or flight. Okay. What is this? Downed but determined. When you're down, it takes longer before you collapse. Okay. Based.
Problem.
A little extra. Breaching an object generates resources. That's cringe. But this is... Your equipped weapon has less impact on encumbrance. Does that mean you run faster too?
I don't know if you run faster, but I would assume.
Okay. All right. And then I have 11 points available. So fight or flight. I guess we can just max that out. Fuck it. You can sprint, dodge, roll further. Sure. Increases the max weight you can carry. I'm not maxed out now, am I? 51 out of 65? Nope.
That's all you need.
Your stamina regen is less affected by being over-encumbered. Unlocks additional fieldcraft items. Oh, maybe just loot is revealed faster? I guess it's fine. Fuck it. Okay. Alright. Alright, ready? I'm gonna stop. Let me use the restroom real quick, and then we'll fucking load it up.
Yeehaw, brother. Let's get in there and die. We are Hamster Hawk. We pissed being off. We want to watch Linus Tech Tips on Jimmy Kimmel. Unban all the prying mind alts. No. They were banned for a reason. Renlux, you little fucking snitch. Bing. Bing, Renlux. He was playing a movie when you said no movies were allowed. Get him, Bing. Technically, it wasn't a movie. It's a director commentary. Actually. What happened with the mod drama? There was not real. It was a nothing burger. There wasn't real drama.
Maybe a little drama?
No. It was a nothing burger.
I think I said it before, but I went and look at not Evil Fossil, Xkillsme's last logs. He lost his fucking mind, bro. Moot.
I don't give a shit about the Xkillsme stuff. You tried to do this earlier, and I didn't give a fuck then. I don't give a fuck now.
Yeah, because you weren't here. That's why. You don't get it. That was a big part of our community. He was the original Counterpoints.
I don't give a shit.
Who was?
Xkillsme.
Oh. Oh, Dan's looking for new allies? Is that what's going on?
That guy is not going to be my fucking ally. He thinks I work for Israel. Unironically.
You do.
Okay.
All right. Ready? I need you to be... You're locked in.
All right. Dan might have to leave the call if I'm going to be locked in then.
You can just ban yourself from chat.
What?
You know.
How would that help?
Well, because you're constantly paying attention to it. And people are one-guying you.
No.
That sounds
brother,
like a Dan thing.
You're the one who gets fucking one-guyed.
No.
Okay?
No.
You have a weak mental.
Don't even start with fucking weak mentals after this morning, okay? You are the weakest mental ever. Just bring up a camera in this guy.
Dude, you come in every fucking morning and have tech issues.
I think we discovered
I get why
who
Steve
had the
was
tech.
fucking pissed off at you on anything else
we
every day.
discovered who had the tech issue today.
Every
We
time on
discovered-
anything else that Steve would just sit there and like be mad at you, I'd be like, I wonder why Steve's mad. I fucking understand now. It's probably you fucked with
because
shit.
you fucked it up. It was your problem the whole time.
It's
I
not.
was
shit.
trying to be nice. It was you the whole time,
true.
and we all know it.
I just realized if we don't get in... Ah, fuck. We gotta leave ASAP if we can. To try to get in the next one. Because we didn't get a good...
True.
And that's good. This will count towards our friendly queues.
Have your eyes
True.
adjusted to the dark yet, Raider? Loot is ripe for the picking while most of Toledo is asleep. Though my suppliers say that Ark is twice as vigilant after sunset.
Got this hallway? $9.56.
Kill yourself, Bugland.
Oh. So Dan was right.
No, Dan was wrong. 100%.
Because that sounded like you just, you know... We're getting one guy by chat in the middle of a game.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
My side's clear. Door closed.
What's your inventory worth?
80.
Okay. I'm at 133. That's good, you know. I hope we die.
Okay.
9:56. We have we have to get an XQ. We got to get a good 30-minute.
Let's make sure that people aren't in here.
That would be
They fixed
base.
that. Alright, we're out of here.
Easy. Experience and raider cred and everything. Yeah, there we go.
300 XP.
That was free. Free AF. Okay. 230. Good luck.
Rate it up.
Easy. Easy, easy, easy. What?
We're gonna die and that's it.
No, why would we die? We're too good for that. We got defibs, we got heavy shields, we got perks that keep us alive when we're down longer.
True. Where's the queue?
We need it. Hello? 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 Easy. There we go. 30 minutes. It's going to be 29:47. I'm in. Just kidding. Come on. Let's go.
Dude, it's gonna be an 18-minuter.
No, shut up.
I feel it.
It's not. Shut up. Why would you say that?
Do we have time? No.
You fucked us, Moot.
I just fucking knew it, man.
Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's kill. Fuck it. Also, I think they changed night vision in this game, okay?
I can't see shit.
Yeah, you have to have your flashlight on now. See that? 3 bodies. I didn't check any of them. I'm fixed. I'm cured. Okay, we'll go sandbox. What are we at? 15K? 20K? Oh, there's a person across from us. We gotta kill him, Moot. Ready? Up here.
Okay, I'm on the way.
Fuck. They went in here. He's on the stairs. He's got a Torrente.
Down.
Oh, his house behind me! Behind me!
Was he?
There's a guy outside, yes!
Okay, I'm...
Get ready, at the door!
Watching.
Please.
Careful.
I let him, you gotta push! We right.
Come here.
Okay, they're down.
Defib?
Come here. I'll please you. Let me please you. Let me please you for a defib. Sir.
Healing. Good kills. Shielding.
I'm closing door.
They can reopen, so.
I know, I'm gonna start killing them now. You're weird. You're 12. How about that? Okay?
Nice. Okay. Are we fucked anyway? Should we check them?
We should check them.
Oh. Where the fuck did those shots come from? Oh. One down. I think I got him down. Oh, you're pushing. I'm not ready to push. Oh, I didn't get him down. Oh, I just got... Oh, he's...
I'm reloading.
Okay, shielding. Pushing.
Coming with.
Both dead, I think. Back up. I just took a big hit from something. I think I got the other one. Yep. Shielding.
Yeah, they killed each other.
Okay, they're both dead. Fuck it, do you want to check the bodies?
Yep, I'm going back in the room.
Okay. Go ahead. Shielding again.
Searching. I mainly just take medical supplies now. Okay, there's some burgers here.
I'm just gonna salvage. Oh, fuck, we're betraying our oath and we're looting.
What's an oath to a non-believer?
True. I just salvaged like a Torrente 3 or something. I don't know. Whatever. What?
Goodbye, 2 anvils. We're not a burger at all.
Or whatever. Ready?
Yep.
Careful. Check this body.
You check it.
Okay. Oh, and you're just gonna leave me here? Rusty gear. Good one. Did we check these 2 bodies? Oh, you're checking?
I'm checking up here. This guy had some shit.
Checking this guy. Oh, shields. Meds counts. Okay, that's not even greedy.
Yeah, no, it's not.
And another defib. Okay, ready to go kill some mobs.
No, I'm ready to get out of here, I think.
What?
Good shit, dude.
Is the Bastion up? If the Bastion's up.
Nerf, Bastion. Closing door behind.
Like, because I think the map is exit. Or, sorry, I just fucking had a stroke. The map is cleared now.
Empty?
Yeah, it's empty. There's nobody else. That's it.
That's what they want you to think.
Okay, I'll kill this Bastion and you cover me while I kill it. Make sure nobody starts taking pot shots at me, right? Is this an efficient use of ammo?
Who knows?
Okay, true.
The answer's probably to start Venatoring it once the armor falls off, but...
Maybe, yeah. I don't think this is efficient.
That really didn't get it?
That's you shooting? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, had to kill it for you.
Oh, yeah, fuck it, okay. Nobody showed up.
Nope.
You should hit its weak points? I don't think it has weak points, it just has points where there's no armor.
Yep.
Oh, that's nowhere near as much. Okay, mad research. Good points, okay. How many points does a shredder give? Do we know?
There's another one? Might be below, I'm not sure. Shooting.
Me too. Wait, did that door just close over there? No. Careful.
Shooting.
Oh, I know where it's gone. Oh my god. I think we go back to assembly. Let's go.
Yep, following.
If we want to play it super fucking balls to the wall,
Where's
we...
last exit?
Oh, I was gonna say we could split up.
Oh no, fuck that.
Pussy. He doesn't believe, guys. He's not a believer. Where are the other players? Let the bodies hit the floor. That's where they are, okay?
In assembly.
True.
Laying down.
We're about to pass by some of them. Oh, I hear things in here. Okay. Can you get that camera on the wall?
Yeah.
Or no?
No, I don't really have a shot.
You can't jump down and shoot it?
I can jump down, yeah. Shooting.
Where the fuck is that shredder at? Oh, I see him.
Sure.
Can you please do your flame thing? Oh my god.
Healing. Coming. Flame on.
Go down to sandbox.
Sure, following. Dude, I can't see anything if I don't have the flashlight on. Shooting.
Good. Do you think that counts?
I just don't like the sounds, man.
Wait, check our score real quick. I want to make sure we are getting points for the shredders. They count as ground-based, right?
6,384.
Yeah. Hold on. Is it going up?
Checking. Yeah, 7,000.
Okay. Way to go. Idiot. Fuck.
Reloading Venator. Or Anvil.
I don't hear anybody move. I think it's just us.
Oh, me either.
I think we gotta split. I think we gotta split up, Moot.
It's so stupid. Because this isn't going to be our run. We're going to have to do this again.
Well, what if it is though?
No,
keep in mind we don't need
want,
like the god runs, right? We're not because
we want.
We can only
like 80k for this.
No.
We're not going to do hidden bunker, dude.
Sure, but we can only rank up one
there's
time.
One down here.
A shredder?
That's true. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I feel like an anvil is worth it just for the fucking fire dudes. Because then you don't have to wait for them to open up. Oh, fuck. I don't know where you are. Sorry, hold on.
I got it. It's fine.
Good. Oh, we gotta go up to lobby from here. You can kill the guys down here?
Yep.
Okay, dude.
No fucking way.
Tony Hawk.
Shredder to the right.
I gotta get the one guy. Oh my god.
Got him.
Oh, you didn't get him.
I got my guy. There was one over here.
Okay, well, a pop just popped me, so. We have to go left.
Yeah, I know.
Almost the other thing.
There's nobody in here hiding.
Oh, good. Yeah, check every corner. True.
Okay, there we go.
You have 10 minutes to return to Speranza. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Okay, fuck that.
I'm gonna shoot that one. I think I saw a fire one over here now. Maybe not. Oh yeah, I did.
Going to Cultural Archives?
Running. I'm going left side of this.
Okay. We can go up to the business center.
Yep. We might be the only ones on this fucking map.
We are! We killed them all, baby!
We're at 12k.
We're getting
It's not bad.
We're getting 20, I believe. Seriously? Okay.
get it all?
Ah, I just got shot! From outside there.
There.
These low-down PvPers, Moot. Ready?
I'm running over.
I think they're going to be on the other side of this door. They might pop out at us. Okay, my guess is
we
they're...
heard it.
Did we? I didn't.
We heard them turn on a robot.
I'm closing this door behind us.
Okay.
I don't think we should go out that way. They could
Okay.
be in any
Okay.
position. Yeah. We should try to find a way to kill them, though. Can we?
I mean, that's a pretty good way.
Okay. Get ready. Careful. They should be above us one floor. We could take the stairs up. Yeah?
Sure.
Hold on. Wait.
I'm waiting.
Okay, ready?
Going.
Oh,
They're
you're getting shot up from behind?
Shooting.
Okay. Do you think they were above?
They were above and to the left, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hold this door.
Coming? I'm gonna break this. Don't let him shoot me. Okay. Opening this.
Okay.
Have you seen them yet?
I haven't. I saw kind of where the shots came from, and it kind of like came from that way towards
Yeah.
you.
Where is the ooh.
Let's head home at the seed vault air shaft.
I'll see if I can bait any shots running this way.
Yeah. I'm also right. I just don't think they're gonna be able to see.
All raiders, arc on screen. 5 minutes left. Go find your way home. I repeat.
Oh! Fuck. Bad shots. I don't have a... Remember, I've got a...
I'm sorry, I don't have a shot.
Okay. I only see one guy. Do you want to run over there?
Sure, let's go.
Solos can queue into squads, remember, so it could literally be one guy.
I saw him.
Okay. Opening.
Yep. Grenade.
Back up.
I'm fully fucked
That's
off
fine.
of that.
Don't know why you're... Okay. You saw where he was back in the...
I did,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna open and close again.
Okay. There's a grenade.
Okay. Opening and closing again. Wait, do you have a bandage running?
I'm healing, I'm healing. Yep. You're good? Backing up. It's actually not that bad. Oh, never mind.
You wanna you wanna toggle the door again?
Yeah.
Wait, let me do a grenade, fuck it. Go.
Opening.
Toggle again. Toggle again.
Opening.
Okay, we should push. Go, toggle and push,
Ready,
toggle and
go.
push. I think he... Oh shit, he's back. No, he's got a friend. One. I'm getting shot from behind by a hairpin? You fucking losers. Okay, killing. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we do. We got 3 minutes.
Sorry, those are horrible callouts, my bad.
Sorry.
Jesus.
Well, I'll tell you, if they had anything worth a damn, we would have got murked.
Mr. Wooten's slow walking with all that loot. I hear it.
I was trying to heal.
Nah. He's gooped up.
I'm at the bottom.
Are you now?
Last warning. 2 minutes left. Head back immediately. The window is closing.
I'm gonna go check the sandbox area real quick. I hear a shredder.
Okay, I'm checking down here. There's a shredder here.
No! I'm so dumb. Sorry. That's you shooting, right?
Yep. That wasn't me. That last
That
shot.
was me.
We got a minute.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna have to kill the shredder in this area.
Okay. Oh, ground-based. I bet those turrets don't even count. I'm... I got it?
Yeah, he's dead. I'm gonna call it.
Is the seed vault open?
I didn't see it. I didn't look. No, it's not.
Tell me what the timer is on that thing when it comes through. Do you think it's gonna come through at 30 seconds?
I'll look. I don't think so.
I think it will because we're at the countdown. Fuck. I'm just gonna come right back. Fuck it. Yeah, because I think if it comes in after, it's always at 30 seconds.
Yep, 25.
Damn, how many motherfuckers did we just fucking waste? Was that 10?
Doubters? Oh yeah, we killed a fuckload of people. They were all free kids, said NSA.
No, all the guys near assembly, those were not all free kids. Oh, shot. 49,000 experience, okay.
20k for me, holy shit.
And a Combat Mark III flanking kit. Wow.
What do I get?
Amazing. Amazing.
Combat Mark III aggressive. Just fucking dog shit.
The blueprint or just the thing?
Just the thing.
Same, just the thing. Not even a blueprint, just the thing.
Just the thing, man. See where that gets me on the ladder.
Yeah, you know what? That's good. I'm at position 50. Oh, no, wait. I just need to be top 30. You're in Daredevil 3, right?
4. Yeah.
You're in position 4?
Yeah.
I shouldn't have played on the airplane. That was a mistake.
Huge mistake, dude.
My position
top
4
guy's
is...
only got 37.
My position 4 is 67,000.
Oh, yeah. Mine number 1's 37,000.
Okay. That was easy. Tomorrow we should try to do the
Tomorrow we
probes.
should actually do some shit, yeah. Tomorrow I have D&D as well, but I get done around 6, 7.
Okay. Fuck that bunker one. It's such a waste of time. Like, even if you do it perfectly and you keep, like, spam downloading information,
Like
I think you
6K?
can... It's not like 8K or maybe, like, 10K if you, like, the whole time, like, running around spamming, re-downloading over... It's fucking cringe. What is this meme? Probably, yeah. I'm tired. Wait, what is this meme? No way. What you mean tomorrow? What's the meme?
I think
Say
you're
it
saying,
again.
What do you mean tomorrow? Like they're mad that you're ending.
Oh. Okay. You said 6,
what
7.
shows are you watching tomorrow?
None. Oh, the Gojo guy is from JJK. I got to episode... Wait, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to episode 2, and Gojo showed up.
You got to episode 2? You just got to episode
Yeah,
2?
and that's where he's from. That's where the guy comes from. The meme guy.
Jesus Christ.
Shut up.
All right, I'm out of here.
Okay.
GG's.
Be careful.
Goodbye, Dan.
I love you, Dan. Be careful. All right. I'll be back tomorrow. Connect. 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 Card. Wood. Foam. Dice. Board. Cube. Quarter. No! No dice. No quarter. Hash. House. Iron. Mince. Wedge. Lane. Lodge. Putter. Never mind. Jesus. Golf clubs or golf things? Is that like a type of club? Like your wedge, your iron, your 9 iron, your hole-in-one, a scorecard, and your lane that you do mini golf in? Oh no, putter, fuck. Oh, I wasn't even one off there though. No, I think I'm right though. Do you have wooden clubs? A quarter club? Oh my god. A putter. Is a hash a type of club? Did I try wood? There's no way you have wooden. A hash? A lodge? A mince? A hole club? No, we didn't. God damn it. Okay, house, lodge, quarter, hole? He lives in a hole? Garden, wood, foam, dice. Oh, board, room and board. Provide a place to... Okay. We can fight our way back. Mincemeat. Cube meat. Like cubes. Dice meat. Hash. Things that you can do to meat. Can you wedge it? You can cut it into cubes. You can mince, dice, hash. Oh, that doesn't sound right. Wedge. Cut into wedges. Cubes. You can dice it. Hash. Wedge it. That's not a verb. Okay. Okay, all right, back to this. Where were we? You have your putter, an iron, a wedge. Did I guess this already? Card, foam, lane, hole, and wood? Am I mind fucking myself on... Your foam club? I don't know. Fuck me. Ah! A wooden golf? Okay, whatever. Is there something to do with bowling? I have no idea. Scorecard, bowling lane. Memory? Memory card. Holy shit. Is that an exclusive reference to PlayStation or Nintendo? Did people ever call SD cards a memory card? Give me your memory card. I feel like I only remember that terminology with like a PS2 or a PS1. Like use your memory card. Or PS2, yeah. I'm trying to remember, do people ever call SD cards? Give me your memory card. Maybe they do. Memory foam, memory hole. Your mom's hole remembers me. I don't know what that means. I'm down memory lane. What is a memory hole? Oh, when they memory hole. They're gonna memory hole that one. Oh, true. Okay. There's a verb. Oh, okay. Never mind. That's fine. Okay, true. They're gonna memory hole that conspiracy. Oh, okay. All right. Have fun. Be careful. Don't die. Be careful.